Gotta get this insanity workout done really quickly. Go ahead and get my kid this dinner meal, and then make sure he got his clothes ready for tomorrow. But yeah, listen, I was just watching a video, and I wasn't planning on going live, but I seen this video with this young lady talking, and of course, modern woman, doing what modern woman does. But they're really perplexed right now. They don't, they're not listening, or they're not paying attention to what's going on. And they keep asking the same question: why won't you take a chance? Why are men not taking chances out here? Why are men not dating? Now, you have like two different, honestly, it's not too different. It's the same women, right? You have women out here saying that women have no problem getting a man, and they have plenty of options, and they don't want these guys anyway. These guys being us. And these same women out the other side of the, neck will say, why won't you guys even take a chance with talking to us? But it's modern woman talk, so they can't never seem vulnerable. So the first thing that they do is say, you guys are, it's crooked. Fix that. You guys are, why are you guys being scared? Right? So it's funny to me listening to these women talk. It's like, remember to do it this time. It's funny hearing women talk like this, because you're talking like you wonder why you can't get a man, but you're simultaneously shaming men. You know what I'm saying? And gaslighting them. So you're asking, why don't men approach women, and in the same breath say, are you scared or something? Or why are y'all being scared? Why do you add that extra on there? Look, you should know why you don't get a man. You're masculine as hell. That's not how a lady talks. That's not that it's offensive to our ears, so we don't want to hear it. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to talk. So automatically, when y'all start talking reckless and just thinking that you're cute enough to speak any kind of way, it automatically is like a red flag. It's like, this person don't even know how to respect a man when he's speaking to her. And this is what happens a lot with women. See, they don't talk about this. They say a lot of smart ass shit. They say a whole lot of smart ass shit, and then dudes react. And then when they're asked, like, what happened, I don't know. I just said a couple things to him, and he just exploded. What did you say, fool? What did you say? You know what I'm saying? Like, they love to do this thing where they gotta like emasculate you, because again, you got to remember, the modern woman thinks femininity is a weakness, so she will say anything when she gets upset, right? Because she feels like she's weak. So it's just like dudes that put their hands on females, right? They're super weak. They'd never get into a fight with a man. They'll pull a weapon out or something like that, right? They're too terrified. They're terrified to get their butt beat, terrified of the shame, terrified of the beating. So, but they real quick to lay their hands on anyone but a man, you know. And real men don't never even look at women like that. Never would do anything like that. But a woman, man, she just, again, she reflects the weak males that she chooses to be with by attacking you with her greatest weapon, her mouth. And whatever you've told this woman in your past, like, take a chance, go on dates, get to know her, let her get to know you. Whatever you tell her, the minute that y'all get into an argument or whatever, she's going to bring this stuff up and throw it in your face. And every man knows this, man. So listening to women say, "Oh, just take a chance and tell your business," what are you talking about, man? Put this right here. Take me a little sip. Guys are like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I don't. Nothing y'all are doing is showing us that we should have, any kind of faith, or any kind of good faith in anything that you're saying. Why would I don't trust y'all. We don't trust y'all. Go ahead and make my move here in a minute, man. You guys, you gotta bear with me, man. I just got through working out. Seriously, man. Hey, how's it going? Man, I swear, it's a weird little road, man. It's a weird little road. I could be walking this road by myself, man, without this camera being on. I could be running. I could be blasting music. I'll never run into anybody. I turn this camera on. I got people walking by me, dudes looking at me crazy. See, if this camera wasn't on, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this stuff don't happen. It's almost like they know the camera's on, so I'm not going to act up. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, like, camera not been on, be like, what are you staring at, dude? They just do like weird ass shit. You know what? From now on, I'm just gonna act up on camera. Yeah, I'm just gonna act up on camera. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm just gonna act up on camera. I ain't gonna keep being like, this camera's on. This camera's no. If weird shit keeps happening and people keep spawning out of fucking nowhere every time I turn this camera on, I'm just gonna start acting up as if I was standing out here by myself. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? With no camera on. I don't care anymore. Tired of that stuff, man. Be talking, fucking people walking out. What the fuck are they coming from, man? They're just spawning out of nowhere, and they come up on you quick. Cause I'm really good at seeing stuff. I can see people. These motherfuckers be right up on me before I even. And I'm just like, bruh, like where'd they come from? I didn't see them come down the road. They walking through the fucking woods. I guess they're walking through the woods or something. It's just weird, man. I'm a veteran, man. The reason why I move around like I do, I'm trying to find a spot where I don't like to spot, stand somewhere and talk or whatever. I don't like shit. People walking around me, waving and staring and all kind of weird shit. Just like they used to stop and ask a bunch of questions. Come on, man, go about your business. I'm trying to make a video. I'm out here walking all the time with no phone up. They don't never want to stop and ask me nothing. My phone ain't up. It's when my phone is up in my hand. That's when they want to stop. They know I'm doing something. But any other time, just walking, with my phone in my pocket, no one approaches me, no one waves, no one nothing. It's weird, man. Fucking weird. But from now on, I'm just gonna start saying whatever, dude. I don't even care. So you guys just deal with it, man. If I go off, on camera in the middle of a video, it's because some of these weird people popping up, spawning out of nowhere, staring and looking goofy. I'm just gonna handle my business. Man. Fucking weird, dude. Out here in the middle of the evening, just walking around with grocery bags. The fuck? You know what I mean? What the? It's a long walk going back there to them houses, man. That's a long walk. And it's a long walk to anywhere you get groceries at. That's a long fucking walk. That's a lot of walking. That's like crackhead walking. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, these females, you know, goofy ass country people, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go. Man, where I'm going overseas, man, listen, if I get looked at weird, it's completely understandable. We're in two different not we're in, but I'm in a different country with different people, and the staring is understood. But these fucking weird ass people, you would swear they've never seen a Negro before. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just like, dude, I swear up and down, man, I would embarrass shot him in front of this girl if this phone wasn't in front of me. And that's why I try to move and get away from them, but they came up on me really quickly. They're walking extremely fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to move away. I don't want to interact. I'm trying to keep my train of thought. And this fool staring at me like he ain't never seen a black person with a cell phone before. Craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, man. Only over here on the back end of the mountains, dude. You know what I'm saying? Won't say nothing. Too pussy has to say anything, but sit there and just stare. Next time it's just gonna be like, man, I'm just gonna start some shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna start some shit. Anyway, man. Makes me not even feel like going doing these videos anymore, man. These fucking idiots out here, dude. Fuck, I can't even keep professional, man. I'm trying to, let that shadow side come out, but I really want to hit somebody in the face sometimes, dude. These dudes, man, they just really don't understand how close they be to getting worn out by a trained professional. And it's really stupid, man. It's really stupid. I'm takes a lot, man. It takes a lot when you're a fighter not to be fighting. It takes a lot. It takes all the discipline I have. Because the old me would have threw this phone at him. But I'm a little bit more grown now. And I will see his funny looking scrawny ass again. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna see him again. And I'm gonna reference, what the fuck are you looking at every time? His goofy self will be walking down this goofy road again, and I'll catch him. I'll catch him. I don't like that shit, dude. I'm single. I ain't got no wife. I got my kid. I'll knock you out here, man, on this road. I'm not even playing with you, man. I don't feel like dealing with no hicks. And this ain't 19 fucking 24. It's 2024. I will knock your ass out for myself and my ancestors. And I hope you say something so I can continue to batter you. Okay? Getting on my doggone nerves, man. Freaking hillbillies. Not one thing, it's another. Anyway, yeah, man. Finishing this up before I mess around and say something, and then I have a a WSer in the comment section trying to gaslight me and make me seem like I'm something I'm not, when I'm the one over here, on the back end of the mountains of Asheville with a bunch of hillbillies that like they've never seen a black person before. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to hide out here and hoping that we wouldn't find them. Well, this is our land. We were going to find you. We're from here. All the land, we're from here. Shit, man. You know where you can hide. Anyway, man, let me sum this up. I got the energy going of cooking up some fools. Listen, you American females, I'm going to go ahead and run this off of the same energy. Nobody wants you because you talk too much. You ask too many dumbass questions. You think you know something and you don't know shit. You barely even know how to wash your coochies right from the information that we're seeing online. And then you'll get online and be asking dumb questions about where are the men and why won't they go on dates? Because we don't want to waste our money on some crusty ass fool that's broke. You know what I'm saying? Hang on. Got a few more minutes worth of things to say. I don't want to get completely dark out here. The American woman, always asking why, and the victim and the victim and the victim. Well, why won't you guys? And we're doing nothing wrong. You're doing everything wrong. How can you be a victim? You know what I'm saying? When you are not showing any reason for a man to date you. So, but you're the victim, right? You're the victim. We don't want to date you because we have a preference, but you're the victim. But you can want a 6'4", 6'5", 240-pound, you know what I'm saying, guy with about a 9 to 12-inch hammer and making 240,000 or 300K a year, right? Fuck it. You give us no option but to leave. None of it makes any sense to stick around here. Why would we do it? Why would we do it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'll flip it around. Switch it around. Hey, I'm good, buddy. Do me a great favor and, speak with words. I can't really interpret an emoji. It could go either way, which is probably the reason why you send an emoji. But I like clarity. I want to know, are you down with the wolf pack, or you're a hater over here, so I can cook you up really quick while I have this energy going. You know what I'm saying? I love to cook trolls. And normally if I start talking something about WSers, it's almost like AI generated. Motherfuckers will pop up out of anywhere. Can't bring up anything about race on here. Y'all pop up out of nowhere and start trolling. It's like you get the back signal or whatever. It's got to be AI generated. It's got to be. Certain things I start getting trolled. If I have a conversation on here, one time I was talking about how, in America, white and black people are certain ways or whatever. And I had some troll in here telling me to just shut up repeatedly. It just came in here and just kept trolling, saying, shut up. It spammed the comments so much that doggone YouTube had to block it. It's almost seriously like AI. The minute you start speaking about the way they got the system set up, and if you mention too much about race, they just start coming over. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Keep operating at that high frequency. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going overseas, and I hear you, but I mean that's something else that we got to understand, y'all. We are high vibrational at all times. Y'all got to understand something, man. you're gonna have moments where you're gonna have to handle your business. God didn't make us worms and slugs and snakes. We have arms and legs, and we have the brain, the mental capacity to reach into the ether and formulate different ways to defend ourselves, to find shelter, things of that nature. We have not only just arms and legs, we have fingers and toes. We are literally meant to defend ourselves, to build. We're made in the image of God. So I don't think God takes crap from anybody. I don't think God does. So I mean, I try to keep it positive as I can sometimes, but other times you gotta just handle your business, man. And you guys gotta, find it in your hearts to forgive me for not being perfect and having my shortcomings sometimes without judgment. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me on a pedestal to judge me and make it seem like I don't make mistakes. Women do this all the time on the internet, so you guys are going off about whatever. It is what it is. I mean every word I say. I want you to understand. Whatever I said on this live, I meant every fucking word. It is what it is. I make my mistakes. I stand on them. I stand on what I say. You know what I mean? I meant every word of hillbillies on this side of the mountain. I meant every word. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If I keep don't think, don't let the bright colored clothes make you forget that there are dog tags, you know what I'm saying, nestled right in the middle. Okay? See that smoothness in me, right? You know what I mean? It makes dudes kind of feel like they might have a chance. But I will wear you out, man. I will wear you out, dude. And I will see him again. And don't worry though, I won't be on camera next time I see him. Don't worry. You guys don't have to deal with none of it. But when I tell you I'm gonna do something, you best believe I'm gonna do it. I'll see that nigga again. You know what I mean? I'm on this camera because it took all of me not to jump at him. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I'm still talking about it. It took all of me not to jump at him because I'm not domesticated like that. I don't know why letting smooth taste fool him. I'm not. That's why I'm on the backside of the mountain, live by myself. I'm really not. So, and he can get hurt. He ain't no woman. He ain't no woman. You can get hurt. It's because a lot of you weak ass males like to run your mouth and feel safe, because you think everybody else is weak like y'all and want to run their mouths and have these battle of the wits through conversation. Now, I ain't gonna have no battle of the wits with none of y'all males. I'm telling y'all straight up. Don't play with me, you internet goofballs, you content creators. I'm not the one. I put hands on you. I'll put hands on you, bro. Like, I'm not over here playing. I don't want y'all getting online, making a bunch of content, trying to make yourselves feel tough. Most of y'all's most pussy ass dudes I've ever seen in my life. You wouldn't bust a grape. We never done nothing harder than in your life, so shut it up, man. Y'all get on here faking it all the time, so just shut it up. All y'all are doing, y'all got mouthpieces on you. You like to run your mouth and sound tough. Never done nothing. Look at your bodies. Look at yourselves. Never done nothing really hard any day in your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to cook them all right now. Haters. People have something to say. And that's another form. I call it secondhand trolling. Whenever people have something to say about how you handle, whoever approaches you in whatever kind of weird energy they do. Because it's a form of control for you to feel like you can't respond the way you want to the situation on the level of response you deem necessary. For people to feel like, nah, you overreacting. Well, it's kind of like, who are you to feel like I'm overreacting? Like, just because you wouldn't do that in a situation doesn't mean that you're me and I'm not you. I don't get it. I don't get it. And if some kind of way I'm disappointing somebody for acting the way I do, then you need to take me off that pedestal. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'll make a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a leader and lead by example, but what you got to do is whatever you see me doing that you wouldn't do, you're gonna have to just go ahead and make sure you don't do it. But as far as me listening to anybody, I really don't. I really don't. I make my mistakes and I move on. I'm very level-headed, but y'all wasn't. See, I should have flipped the camera around. The level that he was staring at me was definitely past the level. It was intrusive. It was like he felt he had to guard his girl or something like that, and he did too much. He did too much. So when I see him, I'm going to address it. We're gonna have a conversation. It'll be a conversation. It can be a friendly conversation, or it can be a whatever conversation. But I live here, so I don't need to have him. No. If you and your old lady want to walk around, I ain't even looking at his hoe. I will from now on. No, I will from now on. I had to make sure I looked at them real good because I'm like, make sure I get a good look at y'all. Okay, I'll remember you. I'll remember you. It is what it is, y'all. I got to get off of here. I got an 8 o'clock coming out. I'm not going to hold y'all. I don't want them overlapping like that. But for the females out there that wonder why, and maybe you're not, a lot of y'all aren't talking about me specifically because, I'll go off on stuff. Like, I don't really give a shit. And the crazy part about it is I've tried to care what y'all think as far as me overreacting or when y'all tell me I overreact when I have friends, internet friends, not really my friends, trying to tell me, you kind of could, handle it. Well, that's kind of where your puss ass would handle things, but that's not how my ass handle things, okay? Like I'm a whole warrior. I told y'all I'm a combat veteran. Y'all keep playing around and thinking everybody's some kind of internet fake. I was actually in the out there at war, man. I was in those streets. I was pew, pew, handling my business, dodging bullets. I don't have time for people disrespecting me. I let it go to a certain extent and I handle my business. And whoever thinks I'm not high vibrational because of that, they have the right to feel that way. They have the right to feel that I'm a piece of whatever. I don't care as long as you don't project it onto me. Don't project it onto me. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. I don't. Don't put me on a pedestal because I got to know what these people look like that are putting me on a pedestal so I can tear you apart. You put me on a pedestal to tear me apart. I want to know what you look like. I want to know what you look like so I can rip you to shreds. You know what I'm saying? I told you, modern day females and some males, they love the ability to hide behind the internet and then, project their stupid ass opinions about other people. Some of these cowards don't even show their face on their profiles or their YouTube channels and whatnot, but they have a lot to say. The 80s and the 90s, there were consequences for nerdy, goofy people that wouldn't bust a grape if they were to approach the jocks or whatever they wanted to describe somebody that would handle their business when some weaker person would decide that they want to voice their opinion. That's not how nature works. It's not how nature works, right? You know what I'm saying? You won't see my black ass approaching no 6'7" dude, no Francis Ngannou running my mouth like he couldn't, knock me through the next Wednesday. See, there's boundaries that's supposed to be in place that keep people from doing too much. And that those boundaries are gone. So now everybody has a voice and an opinion, and everybody has a way to gaslight you. And you like, you shouldn't be speaking to me. You're not attractive. You're ugly. You shouldn't be speaking to me. Oh, you're sure you're shaming me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You shouldn't be speaking to me. Back in the 80s and 90s, your ugly ass wouldn't even approach me or even think that you could. But now, since the internet's around, now you can go ahead and run your mouth about me and you want me to interact with you. But see, I don't know where your malice is coming from. You could be mad because you're ugly and I'm not. And you want to just take it out on me, but you're trying to find a clever way to disguise it as something else. I don't have time for that stupid ass shit. I see a lot of ugly people running their mouth. I see a lot of it. And it's just like, well, you know what? First of all, you're ugly. So you need to go somewhere and find some way to make yourself look a little bit better. Okay? If you're gonna run your mouth about somebody, you cannot be ugly. Just like if you're talking about money, you cannot be broke. It's like if you're talking about health and fitness, you cannot be overweight. But you can't say that nowadays. It's like, oh, you can't shame me. The fuck if I can't. Yes, I will. Label me whatever you want to. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Hence the reason why I'm not dating you raggedy ass American chicks. Hey, what's going on? You talk too much. When you say things, you can't just say what needs to be said like you were speaking to your manager or a family member you respect. Anyway, like a family member you respect. Instead, you talk to these dudes like they're beneath you, like they're trash, like they're your slave, whatever, right? And then you wonder why dudes don't want nothing to do with you. You really act like the messed up stuff you say, dudes can't read between the fucking lines, man. The little goofy stuff y'all say while you're trying to shade us and say little, you know what I mean? Like that's not a woman. You're running us off. I'll be a day here in Maryland, definitely can't. Into the spring, absolutely. I guess I can't stand Maryland. So, you guys have a great day out that way. Now, I like my lawyer out there in Maryland. He handling his business, but as far as Maryland goes, I couldn't wait to get the fuck up out of there. But shout out to DC, love it out that way, the DMV and that go-go music. But yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Every situation I have had with a Maryland person has been bad. The only time I almost got in a fist fight with a sergeant was some dude from Maryland. My ex-wife from Maryland. I just can't fuck with it, man. Just can't fucks with it. You know what I mean? Hang on. So to answer this question, what time we got going on here, man? I'm running it. Oh shoot, way over. To answer your question, you females out there that find myself or gentlemen like myself attractive, and you're gaslighting us by calling us scared to approach, to go on dates, to say that we're scared to come out of our house. You don't know what we do because we don't interact with fools like you. So you don't know who we're going on dates with. You don't know who, because we keep it to ourselves. We've learned to move in silence. And if you're one of the jackasses that don't know, that means you're not on the in crowd to know, and it's need to know, and y'all just don't understand. You don't get it. You know what I mean? You can't keep up, man. You're not picking up what I'm putting down. You're just sitting around here whining because you see fine guys and you don't understand why you can't mentally manipulate them and use them up like you've done other guys in your trap hole. You know what I'm saying? That you've done sucked up so many dudes into. We don't see the value in it anymore. As much as y'all are trying to tell us, why, bodies don't matter. This thing over here is soft and wet. Well, listen, man. I don't know who you've let in that soft and wet, and y'all have a thing in this country for bottom feeding dudes like Pookies and Ray Rays. And some of these guys have done spats in the pen and have had some things done to them, or they've done some things to them. Then y'all be over here wondering, like, oh, these guys are like down low because you choose down low dudes that just got out of prison. Like, come on, come on. You don't want to listen, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But stop asking these goofy ass questions. We don't want to go on dates with you because we've said it before, and I'll say it again. You are not assets. You are liabilities. Everything about you is a liability. It ain't got nothing to do. I hear women online talking about, yeah, these guys are trying to get their money right first. They like you, but they want to get the money right first. Keep holding your breath. Please hold your breath. Hold your breath waiting on these guys that these goofy content creators are telling you that still want you. Hold your breath. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be some, moving on to the next round motherfuckers. I'm telling you straight up right now. Keep waiting on us. These women are lying to y'all for the views, man. They will say anything. Women have no man or whatever, getting on here, lying. These men are intimidated by you. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all scared? Oh, scared and intimidated. All kind of different words could be used to describe what men are doing. Cautious, you know, using discernment. You could use words like this, but no, it has to be shaming words. And then be like, oh, why is he going off like that? I don't understand. I didn't say nothing. Your low IQ self didn't really say nothing, but you tried to say something. You know what I mean? You right. You didn't say nothing, you low IQ dumbass fool, but you tried to say something. Y'all do it all the time. Hey, look, a lot of y'all think that y'all real cute because y'all can, put your boobs up inside of a little blouse or something tight. And then when you take it off, they roll all the way down to your knees. Y'all act like it's really cute that your butt looks like something, whenever you put it in something tight, and you take that tight stuff off and it's got so many lumps in it and sag. Listen, man, the jig is up. We're no longer sitting around trying to allow y'all to get away with whatever just to get some used cooch that we might get an STD from. You know what I'm saying? While y'all are sitting around talking crazy and reckless because you can't have it your way. You're acting out. So acting out is going to get you the men that you want. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you can keep asking dumb questions and you can keep looking stupid as new stats come out about men going overseas and making families and making it a real big thing. And then until they see it on the news, they playing around with it. It's fun to them. Everything is a game to these women because their heads are so fucked up. They know that they're fucked. And if they can take some dudes down with them, why not? Right? They think, I look so good. No, you think you look good. And some female told you look good. A lot of men out here, real men, telling you look good, or otherwise you'd have suitors lined up and you wouldn't be online. You'd be picking out which one you want to marry. And no real man telling you look good. You're telling yourself. The internet, meaning your goofy ass content creators you like most, are pandering to you, telling you look good, but you ain't shit. You like all the rest of your females out there, wearing the same makeup, doing the same type of face, trying to go for the same look. You ain't shit. Twice as many females there are males. You know this stat to be true, and yet you still think that you're one in a million. I'm the baddest broad out there. Take it from a guy that gets hit up by women all day long on multiple platforms. Y'all all look the same. Different variations in body fat percentages, but you're going for the same looks. And all your pictures can't be trusted. The way y'all twist your bodies up in them and all this other shit and then filter it out. Nothing can be trusted. Nothing can be trusted. Internationally bound. Produce music and run my label and production company from anywhere in the world. There's no application for US where Snakes of America. Appreciation. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. The United Snakes, and also don't forget about the females here, man. Like they really done turned their backs on us. And there are a few of them out there, but they're not talking loud enough. Get this on my coat. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Fuck it. There are a few of them out there, but they're not talking loud enough. They're too scared. Projection. Hence the reason why they're talking about, oh, y'all scared to approach. No, females, we don't even notice you fucking fools, but y'all are noticing us. Care how much you orbit me, I don't give a fuck. I'm paying you no attention. Care what kind of content you make that you're alluding to something, I don't give a fuck. But hit me up directly, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not chasing y'all down. I'm not wasting my time anymore. You hear these females talking this crazy stuff. Oh, you think that, dating a woman is going to take away from your time, but if you get the right woman, it's not. Why are you chasing down men that don't want to be bothered with you? See, that's the problem. There are plenty of men that want you. Why are you trying to gaslight me and convince me that I don't know what I'm talking about, so I want to date one of y'all? That's weird as fuck. There are plenty of dudes out there that want to date you raggedy leftover fucks. It's the craziest shit in the world. Talk about how many DMs they get here and there. I get this DM, I get this DM. Have so many guys after me. I'm wearing makeup all the time. And then get online and complaining about some group of men that don't want their fucking asses. You know what I'm saying? Some group of men that's doing something else and finding all kind of ways to make him seem like a bad guy. Well, then why don't you find somebody that wants you, motherfucker? Why you keep trying to find different ways to make guys that don't want you look bad? Talk about the ones that want you. You can't have it both ways. You can't say I got guys in my DMs, but I also got these guys out here that don't want to date women. I mean, it's weird. Are y'all scared? Listen to yourself. Nothing you say makes sense, but you all over the place just to try to prove a point when anybody would a rationally thinking man would be like, this is a single woman who is not bad looking. She's an American woman, so it's all fake, everything on her. But not bad looking, but complaining about can't get a man and can't get a man that wants to actually go on dates with her. But instead of saying that, she's going to say that men are intimidated and scared. Well, I mean, either way you look at it, the guys don't want you. So however you want to frame it to make yourself feel better, so you can look yourself in the mirror at night before you go to bed, we don't really care. The truth of the matter is we don't want you. All of y'all seem like fucking headaches, man. We're trying to get outside the country where we can get some level heads, get outside the chemicals and things that the country's trying to feed us. And then we can really think clearly and find some women that really want us without this manipulative tactic of doing whatever the hell they want to do, then turning around and trying to find some cleanup guys. You better go the fuck on somewhere, man. But y'all can keep posting whatever you want to because we need content to keep making. You know what I'm saying? It's easy money. But y'all are crazy and you're wicked. Put it over here. You're wicked as hell. Why can't we get a man? Because we can tell you fucking wicked. You talk too fucking much. You ain't talking the right kind of way. Every time y'all do all that talking and talking about how you feel this way and feel that way, you're just mad and you're not grown enough to suppress your emotions to speak and get your point across without throwing shade and taking shots. You're children. You gotta throw shots. You're so emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's unintelligent or weak or whatever, that when you see guys moving in a certain kind of way that you feel should be doing what you want them to do because you want to control everything, you start acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? You start getting all emotional. So whatever points you're making, even if they were somewhat decent points, you start dropping shade and little bullshit in there that's not needed to appease the crowd of the manless sisterhood that y'all are going to just end up being a whole thing in history books. And that's where you want to go down and go out. That's all good. It's all good. We don't care. We have options everywhere. I am a representation of the average man that's woke up. Got rid of his crazy ex-wife where she, did some crazy stuff, tried to cheat, got rid of her, and finding a new life somewhere else. Y'all are still online saying the same stuff, not getting any different results. You know what that's the definition of, right? It's all crazy, man. Anyway, I wanted to get out here because we're getting asked this crazy ass question. So hopefully these people that are popping up my feed are watching me. So I'm just telling you, you seem crazy as fuck. You don't seem like you're worth our time. So we're going to go ahead and take our talents elsewhere. You can keep asking the same dumb ass question all you want to. Oh, appreciate you, brother. Didn't even notice that. Appreciate it. You guys subscribe. Listen, I know you don't like the way that we're moving, but it is what it is. This is how men move. It's how men talk. I don't have no empathy for y'all, and I don't care how y'all end up. I really don't. I do want to make sure, though, that men are doing what they need to do, and their lives are straightening out and getting the right kind of women for them. But y'all are just burnt out. You just washed up. You're just washed up, and we don't really see any value in taking the risk with you. So, do what you got to do. Keep talking shit. We love making content from your goofy content. It's very easy. I just made a whole video off of just watching some cornballs or some cornball woman that was like, arguing and talking shit about men. And, I made a whole, what is this, almost 40-minute video from it. So keep doing it. Most men, they're like me, are alchemists too. So we're going to alchemize the shit. You know what I'm saying? Make money. So, and monetize it. So anyway, appreciate y'all. Enjoy the pre-recorded video that I couldn't monetize because one of the chicks in the video has some real music in it. I'm like, what are you doing that for? You know what I mean? Gotta be really careful when you putting those clips in there, man. It's crazy. You gotta be really careful. But I'll get better at it. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm your brother. And I'm out.